know you're somewhere, somewhere.
Hi Aries, welcome to my channel. My name is Kem. Today Aries, you guys got White Raven Spirit Trust in the Magic, number 66. There's some sort of transition happening in your life right now, Aries, and I feel like they're telling you to trust. So with the mice here, it's kind of telling me that you're not trusting. Whatever change is happening within you right now, you're trying to fight it, and you just need to let it happen. So whatever transition, this could be on the 3D, but I feel like it's happening within you. So some of you guys are questioning yourselves, and that's okay. Like maybe you used to do something one way your entire life, and now you kind of want to change it up. I feel like that big change that's happening, that transition that's happening within you, allow it to happen. For some of you guys, I'm just getting like, if you allow for this to happen, this change within, if you allow for it to take place and you just trust that it's happening for a reason, you're going to enter into a really beautiful period. The storks, they talk about a transition in your life. So there is something big going on. Whether you're questioning something within yourself, and you don't have to question it. That's what I'm getting. You just have to allow for it to happen. So let's just say like every day you, I'm just getting like whatever it is that I can't think of a specific change, and I don't even want to. I just think that something's definitely going on within you. And it will translate into the 3D. So like whatever you allow the change to be within you, it will make a change in the 3D, but I don't feel like we're there yet. Maybe we are, actually, for some of you. Yeah, maybe we are. Maybe the change has already happened within you, and now the change is like asking you to do something on the 3D, and that's where the hesitation is coming. Because I feel like if this change really did happen within you, then you have to do some sort of change on the 3D, you know what I mean? It's like you become a vegan, for example, you stop eating meat on the 3D. You don't want to eat animals anymore, you stop eating them on the 3D. Like there has to be a change, you know what I'm saying, like on the 3D. Like the 3D has to have a correlation. So there's something that they want you to do, and you're kind of fighting it. But your body has already done the change. That's what I'm getting. Like you've already made the change. So it's like there's no reason to hold back, Aries, because like you've already gone through the change. That's what I'm getting. So Aries, I already see what's going on. You are being invited and asked to move into like this new phase in your life. And this new phase in your life is going to require you to basically have this death and rebirth happen to you. So how do I explain this? There's like this major transformation taking place within you. And I feel like that is going to translate into the 3D. And I feel like a lot of you guys, the major change that they want to take place within you is this healing. This major death and rebirth is going to take place, and it's going to heal you. It's going to put faith back into your body. It's going to heal you. It's going to like release pain from the past. It's going to transport you into a better time, into a better place where you can be more yourself authentically. You have the child at the bottom of the deck. And I think that you're afraid to make this transition because I feel like healing, I mean, there's like a afraid, there's an energy of you being afraid. I see that. But at the same time, you know that like there's no, I think it's because like, you know, there won't be any going back once you make this change, once you heal, right? Once you have this faith restored in your body, once you have this inner child kind of healed, there's something going, it's so major. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, it's so major. It's so major. And you can't help it. You can't help it. Even if you keep trying, which you might be, even if you keep resisting, you're at the threshold right now and you're like, I don't know if I want this rebirth to happen within me. because I think a lot of you guys enjoy the way that your life has always been, in a sense. And it's like, I think, I don't know if some of you guys have been like ecstatic, but I think a lot of you guys have been in the energy of like, life's okay. Like, why rock the boat? You know what I mean? Like, I'm appreciative of what I have. Why change it now? Do you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like if you have this great car that gets you from point A to point B, like, why fuck with it? Do you know what I'm saying? And I kind of get that for you. Like, I get, why would I want to fuck with changing anything up? Why would I want this this transformation to happen? Why then I have to change things the way that they are in my 3D, and I don't really want to. You know what I mean? Like, maybe it's gonna require me to do things that maybe I have never done before, and it's scary. So I'm getting that a lot for you guys, Aries. Like, there's this big like fear, and you see with the death and rebirth, like, you're holding back on this transformation. Like, you haven't decided yet. But I don't know if there's much deciding to do, because I just see like it's gonna happen eventually. I feel personally like it can't. It's like a tower. Like, it'll keep crashing down until you make the necessary changes. I don't know how many towers have had to pass through in your life, and you still have been adamant about being stuck. Because some of you guys, again, I feel like this is the attitude. Like, I don't want to rock the boat. I don't want things to change. Like, I'm okay with where things are. But with healing and faith, like, that's what comes in. This inner healing of the inner child. There's a person here also connected to this. This can just be you, the mother, the empress. But I don't feel like this is you, because I feel like you're the one running away from the rebirth. You're the one running away from the healing and the faith and the inner child and like this egg, this cosmic egg. Like, you see in the cosmic egg, there's a baby sleeping, right? There's the snake represents healing. I see like there's this transformation that wants to take place within you, but you're the one that's like undecided. And then there's someone else here, this mother. This is someone who's very influential in your life. And with the Three of Pentacles, I feel like you want to create with this person. I feel like you want to build something with this person, but that's going to require you to heal. That's going to require you to go through this transformation. So there's like a lot at stake here if you didn't know it, Aries. It's interesting because this is also a Queen of Cups. So this person could be a Queen of Cups. They could have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in their first, like in their chart, or, you know, wherever. But I feel like this is someone maybe offering you love, offering you a chance to build something with them. And you know that, you know, when you get into a relationship, you have to go deeper, you have to go further. Like, you have to be selfless, you have to think of, you know, this other person in your life, and you have to be ready to be open with this person. Like, you can't be shut out if this person is going to come into your life or be in your life. And it's interesting because, like, this is an empress. So this is not someone that's going to allow you to be, you know, void of your emotions and, you know, shifty and kind of disappearing. And like, you can't play any games with this person. Like, you either are going to go through this transformation, heal, have the faith, and, you know, heal the inner child, go forth with like the right foot forward, or you're not going to be able to be with this person. So I see a lot of you guys saying like, is this even worth it? Like, is walking past this threshold worth it? I would say it would be. Obviously, it's an empress. And I feel like you guys can build something really beautiful with Three of Pentacles. Like, this is the start of something really beautiful in your life that could lead to, you know, to a lot of beautiful things. But you're weary from the journey. You've been there, done that, and you're just like, I don't know. I really don't know. There's something interesting going on though, because your ego is in reverse. So I think a lot of you guys would normally go to ego, and that helps you to stay where you are. Like, your ego in its defense of yourself is like, don't be with that girl, like, fuck that bitch, like, you know what I mean, or that man, whatever, emperor, empress, it doesn't matter. It's like, fuck that person, I don't need this person, my life's so good by itself. Look at my car, look at my clothes, like, look at my job, like, look at the way people look at me, like, I don't need this person. Like, your ego is usually very dependable in getting you to stay where you are. It's a dependable friend. I wouldn't even call your ego your friend though, because even though your ego is trying to be your friend and trying to like amp you up and, you know, pump you up so that you can, you know, feel comfortable with where you are right now, I think that there's this other part of yourself that's like, this is not enough, you know, like this is not enough, and I need to go further, I need to go deeper. And usually your ego was always there to kind of like feed off of that energy, and you'd be like, no, you're good, man, like everything's fine, like don't fucking worry about it, you're gonna get mad bitches. Like I just feel somebody who's like, anytime they've gone deep, anytime they've like almost done this rebirth, their ego has popped in and been like, no. But the interesting thing about this whole thing is like your ego's in reverse. So you can't depend on this anymore. Your ego is actually shut the fuck up, which is interesting because that's who your best friend was. You know what I mean? That's who you rely on to. Like when the journey got dark and when shit was going bad, your ego was there to help you. But your ego doesn't seem to be there right now, which is a really good thing for you, because it's going to push you into this transformation even further. But yeah, I love that your ego's not here, Aries, because again, it's like you can't rely on this ego anymore to feed you the nonsense that it was feeding you before, and keeping you where you were and telling you everything was fine, like don't worry about it. Like you can't rely on that anymore, you know what I mean? And now it's come to this point where it's like, now what? And I think you all know now is the time for this death and rebirth, and yet you're still resisting it. It's a decision time. Like it's basically decision time for you with the Two of Swords. It's like, what are you going to choose? I feel like you should choose balance. There's a scale here in this Two of Swords. There's a scale of balance. Like you need to balance some things out. And as your ego quiets down, this other part of you can emerge. But it's like, you're still scared. Let's see what you decide to do. It's funny because I see, Jesus Christ, I see you hesitant, but I see like you're hesitant because you think like this is just all full, like this is all, like you can't trust this. Like this Four of Wands, if you were to marry this person, if you were to get into a relationship with this person, it doesn't have to even mean that. Like celebrate with this person, enjoy this person. If you were to like get to know this person, or you know, be with this person in a serious way, you feel like there's something that will come up and creep up at the end of the day. Like this person's going to stab you in the back, or this person's going to be sneaky about it. There's like, maybe there's just no trust in this person, but I feel like it's more of a not a trust in like an institution, like not trusting like, you know, the way that society works, like not trusting like, why do I have to get married, like why do I have to have kids, like it's all for what. Like I see somebody questioning all these things, because it's like the Four of Wands can mean a marriage. I mean, they are getting married here, but it could also just mean celebrating. It could also just mean like having a good time. And it's like you're so fearful that like this road is going to lead you to somebody stabbing you in the back. So that's why you're just hesitant. You're like, I don't think I should. And see here, it's like you go to put in work and you have the Eight of Coins, which is like you going to go and put in that work, and then the devil comes up. And the devil's not real. Like the devil is your fear, just magnetized to a point where, to an extent where you can't see anything but the fear. So it's like you're gonna go put in work, and then you have this big fear like on top of you, like on your shoulders, like, no, this isn't going to work out for you. This healing that you want, this building that you want with this person, this creation of whatever you want with this person, it's not going to work out, Aries. You're going to end up betrayed. 10 of Swords. But it's not real. Like the devil is the illusionist. Like the devil is the major person who can create fear and spark fear. So right now it's like, it's just you against you, whether you know it or not, because this person's not doing anything. This person's just sitting there stable, kind of like, do you want to create? Do you want to do something with me? Do you want to like build a life with me? Do you want to start with me? Like I'm sitting here in my chair, I'm kind of just waiting. But like, if you don't want to, what can I say? Like this person is not going to coerce you or force you to do anything, obviously. You know what I'm saying? They'd be like, it would be great, but what are you going to decide? And then I feel like you might decide to put in the work, or you might decide in a higher level of commitment, or you might decide to get married, wherever you are right now. And then this fear is so deep. It's not real though. You have to know that it's not real. If this person had come up, you know, in reverse, they could be manipulative. If this person had come up like, you know, any other way with bad cards around them, then I'd say, okay, be like, maybe don't trust this person. But I don't even have to pull in this person. They're an Empress. So all I'm getting with you is like the devil with the 10 of swords. Like, this isn't gonna work out. There's no fucking point in putting in this work. But your ego's not helping you with this anymore. This is just you against you. Like, usually, like, your ego is a form of you, but it's like your ego's quiet as well. Like, even your ego, I think, wants this for you. I feel like it's just there's a very deep-rooted fear here. But you have to make a decision eventually, right? What will you decide, Aries? I think you might decide to take it slow with this person. Three of Cups in reverse could indicate a third party. Maybe you're just afraid of someone else coming. You're afraid of so many things. Like, that's not to say one thing. You're afraid of like so many things. But I think once you realize like no one else is here, maybe like there's no one connected to this person, maybe you're not connected, maybe you have to dump somebody else. I don't know. I don't see anybody else in this read. I think, again, this is just part of that devil fear. That's like that part of yourself that's keeping you and holding you back. But once you let go of this Three of Cups, right? This illusion of another person, the illusion of like maybe you're with someone else, maybe they're with someone else. Again, they're not with somebody else. They're not. An empress wouldn't. Again, an empress wouldn't. But it's like you need to feel stable. So I feel like you're gonna go very slow. So I feel like that's the answer here. If you're like, I don't know what to do, or I don't know what I could do. The white raven is a sign that like something is going on here, though. Something that you can't see, but you have to trust. And there is magic here. So I feel like with the Three of Cups in reverse and the King of Coins, it's like once you feel stable and comfortable, then I feel like you're going to like give yourself to this person. But it's going to be very slow. King of Pentacles is like the slowest. King of Pentacles. Pentacles is the slowest energy. You have to go slow. Maybe that's something you should explain to this person. Like, I want what you want, but I need to go slow. I want all the things that you want. I just need to go at a pace that I feel comfortable in. And I feel like this person will understand. But I feel like, again, it's all about how you express yourself to this person, how you go through this transformation. The transformation is pulling you towards something bigger in life. Sharing your life, I feel, with somebody else. And I feel like you're like all about it in some aspects, and then in others you're like, no. So again, it's really up to you. I feel like you'll go for it, but you just have to decide that you have to go slow. That's the biggest thing. I feel like you need to go slow, and you don't want to like torture somebody. Like, I feel like you don't want to like hurt this person, but I feel like at the same time you don't want to hurt yourself, so you want to go slow. Anything else? Because I feel like with the star, you see that this person is your star. Like, you see like this is like the person you want. This is Aquarius energy. So you might have Aquarius in the chart, or they might have Aquarius in the chart. But it's like, yeah, like I do want to work on this. I want to go slow though. Yeah, you don't want to be strung along. Anything else for Aries? Yeah, you're just like so afraid. You're going back and forth. You have to really make a final decision on this. You end with the Two of Wands, which is you again, not knowing what the fuck to do. Aries, the decision needs to be made. You know, it's like no. I see if you go in this way, you will heal. Your faith will be restored. Your faith will be renewed in life. Like, a lot of good energy can come your way. A lot of building blocks with this person. White Raven means trust. You know what I mean? Trust in what's going on. And I feel like if like you could have a very big like, I mean, you could, as easily as you could go forward to this person, you could just say no and reject them. So I really feel like if I could give you any advice, I would trust them and just go as slow as you need to go. But I wouldn't like cut this person off. And I don't think they're going to string you along. I think that's just a fear of yours, but I don't think that that's like the intention of this person. Again, maybe ask this person what their intentions are. Like, are your intentions to be in a relationship? Are your intentions to be married? Like, what are your intentions of me? And if they say like, my intentions are to be with you, like I want to try to work things out with you, I want to be with you, then I feel like you have your answer right there. Again, people are prone to making mistakes, and even an Empress can make a mistake, but I don't feel like this is any toxic type of person that you're dealing with. Let's pull you guys an angel answer. Wow. So you have forgiving and understanding underneath this, like at the bottom of the deck, which I feel like is important because whatever has taken place in your life in the past, it needs to be let go. It needs to be forgiven. It needs to be understood and then let go. Like, yes, you can forgive, you can understand, but then you have to let it go because there's something new here. There's a person here. They're reaching out to you. They want to be with you. And I feel like with Mother, Father, God, this is also about having faith. This is also about trusting. This is also about, you can't see the future. You can't see what's to come. You can never know what's to come. But if you care about somebody and they care about you, then it's about taking that chance. It's about taking that leap. It's about knowing that no matter what you've gone through or no matter what you're going to go through, that you're never alone, that you're connected to source with Mother, Father, God. It's like you're connected to source always. You can always get energy from there. You can always get love from there. You can always get healing from there. And they want you to pull on the source right now, which you can say is the universe. You can say is God. You can say whatever you want to say it is. It's there for you to get your energy from. So it's kind of like going outside and getting energy from the earth, right? Like you put your feet on the floor. You go and you ground yourself. And you thank the earth for the energy. And then I feel like maybe you could go ground yourself, honestly, because you have a very important decision to make. And I feel like it's not time to fuck around, Aries. Like, I can't say it any clearer. Like, it's not time to fuck around. It's time to really get serious and make a choice here. The choice is going to lead to healing if you make the right one, to faith, being restored, and for your inner child to heal. And this egg will be upright. I feel like this big rebirth that you're going to go through, it's going to open up your heart again, whether you know it or not. And maybe that's how you're going to allow this person to come in. But it needs to be done. So, Aries, I love you guys. Good luck. I hope that you do this. I really do. So I feel like it would be worth it. But yeah, I love you. Hope this helps, and I'll see you next time. Bye.